All right, what's going on, everybody? Well, it appears I still have a lot more left of that Goodwill bins haul than I originally thought, but it's all right here, and I'm ready to get this process so I can get the pictures taken and get it done with, because I've been sitting on it for far too long. Ah, some Kohans. Jan must have found these, picked these up. Interesting. These are kind of a cool pattern. I like that. Oh, Knowledge Lake. Yeah, trying to do a Coca-Cola thing there. Something like that. Yeah, I had her go through the shoes when we were there. So these are a surprise to me. Amanda Smith. Don't know what we got. Some Sperry's or some fake Sperry's. They look like Sperry's. Yeah, just kind of wore out, but there they are, Sperry's. All right. All right. Some Tommy Girl. Some flats. A little much on the wear heel though. Trying to see how that lighting is on this thing. All right, and some Jessica Simpsons. Just some black. All right, let's get into this stuff. This is a navy blue starter, just a plain starter jacket. What's we got here? Father, #1. Father and fan, Cardinal shirt. That's a vintage one, or an older one at least. University of Missouri. All right. What do we got here? Been taking pictures all day. The Rays. I got all the t-shirts done on my shelf, so I'm ready to restock, hence this video. Get this finished. Oh, these are some Nike jogging pants, exercise pants. So I can get this stuff washed and get it dealt with. Some NCAA Final Four, 1992. Definitely dirty. Special treatment to that one. All right, we got a G3 Cardinals jacket. Very nice. Oh yes. Oh, ain't my size though. It's a little Cardinal or a little Blues jersey. All right. Bush Light hoodie. I picked these up. I saw all these together. I'm like, I didn't even look at them. Oh, nice. I saw they had some Southwest designs on them, but check it out. Cool. What? There's a date on this one. Or no, it's not a date. Made in USA. That. This looks like a common design because I think I got a couple of these laying around. Just different color styles. So, these are cool. Nice. I don't know, I might keep these and like make like a, I don't know, I'll see what they're worth first. So they make some kind of like a quilted ceiling look or something with them. Because they're very kick-ass. Love this. But if I could get $100 out of a lot of them, I'll just sell them. Because there's some cool kick-ass ones popping up here. Nice. Love finding all this different kind of stuff like this. God, I love the bins. I'd be over there every day if I didn't have to list and sell the shit. Just to see what I could find. That's what, here's another one of those designs I was telling you about. Different colorways. Just like that last one. That's what I would do if this YouTube thing ever like took off. And like I could make some of the kind of money some of these resellers are making, where they're making, you know, $50,000, $70,000, whatever, a year just for making videos. My whole thing that I would always kind of thought about doing, Marvel, is basically opening up a warehouse space and renting parts of it out. Have it big enough where I can rent parts of it out to other resellers and then only charge them like a percentage of their sales for the space. And then depending on how much that amount is dictates how much space they get. So then they could grow their business, you know, and then grow their space, everything at the same time. I've always thought about doing that for people. That'd be a nice way of creating a cool environment to where even like a new seller could come in and learn things from other sellers. They could, like, you know, see what their kind of things they're selling, or, you know, questions and knowledge. And it'd just be a big place for resellers just to learn and thrive in, basically. And oh, do I finally got one? Yeah. Ah, it's ripped though, but that's all right. I'm gonna use this as wall design. Kick ass. Nobody on it, but that's all right. Sweet. That's mine. That's mine. But yeah, it's something I've always wanted to do. So if my videos ever take off and get to that kind of level, I think that's something I might eventually would like to do. And then also too, I think I'm going to keep that one for myself too. And then hire a bunch of people so I can just go out and source. And I would get a truck or a nice van, across the country, and just hit all kinds of outlets, take tons of video, and just be a traveling picker and send everything back to my warehouse. Let the employees handle it. That's what I would do. That's what I would do. So, oh, the Twin Towers. So, that's would be my end goal. A bunch of CDs here. I don't think I see anything that I know jumps out as collectible. These are decent when they're all there. If you find any of those. Days of the New, STP, some Chili Peppers, Bruce Springsteen, and looks complete. So there we go. Chicago, special there. Pink Floyd. This looks like a newer version, so yeah, not going to be made in West Germany or anything. Another Radiohead, Rage Against the Machine, Evan Blue. Got some vinyl here. I didn't look this up, I just grabbed it. There's a lot of old jazz out there. If you look for the Blue Note label, if you ever see Blue Note label, look that stuff up. if you run across old jazz that hasn't been picked over, definitely start typing the stuff in and look into it. Because even at the bins, a friend of mine who usually calls me when he's got stuff for me, he has found some Blue Note and some old early jazz over there, and has sold it on eBay for, you know, a couple $100 here, 100 there, you know, depending on what the title is. So they do come out. Let's see if this was, yeah. So also too on vinyl. If you ever see this, you might want to look it up, because sometimes, not all the times, but sometimes you can get more money for an item. If it's a promo item, it'll be marked promo somehow, some way, whether it's a stamp, whether it's a sticker, or whatever. But the promo part that sometimes is more valuable is the white label promos. Like this says radio station copy on it. And the white label promos are usually the ones that were sent to, like, you know, the radio stations and stuff. So there are some out there, certain artists, where the white label promo is a little bit sought after. So you can always check on that. There's another promo. I don't know if this one's going to be white label, though. Yeah, no, that's what I figured. That's what I figured. So there we go. Vinyl. I just cleaned this room up. U2, Pearl Jam, White Stripes. Some decent titles at least came out. I mean, probably nothing money-wise, because I think that's all dime a dozen. Like, I know YouTube, yeah, YouTube is. Not YouTube, YouTube. Stop confusing your letters and numbers, James. So it's probably all going to be penny-ish crap, dollar crap, however you want to look at it. Butthole surfers. I don't know why that's in there. Usually I throw those back. Eagles. Yeah, a lot of this might go into the lot piles. Marvin Gaye, what's going on? All right. Alberici. That's a construction company around here. Alberici. I think that's a place located off of, is it 170 and Page? 170 and Olive or something? I don't know. That's a Carhartt jacket too, so I'll put that one up for some decent money. Maybe they'll buy it from me. This was the cover I was using to cover my cart at the bins. But what I'm going to start doing is, because the dog beds are always so packed with hairs, and it's pointless to wash a sheet, especially with Vern, all his hair that he loses. So I'm just gonna, every time I go over, I'm gonna grab a few sheets and just throw the old ones away, wash this, throw the old ones away, and recover dog beds with new sheets, new old sheets. So I won't have to try to run those hairy ass things through the washing machine. All right. There was this tin here, Kyle Petty. Looks like some of them might be missing. Or if there was a car in it. I don't know if I got the car to this. So if you watched the last video, I got a bunch of these cars. So the rest will be in here somewhere. So there's another one of those. Some cassettes. Tom Petty. That Tom Petty I think I've sold, if you follow me on Instagram or watch my sell videos, sealed. I think I sold one of these for like 50-ish bucks. I don't think I'm going to be able to sell that one, because that looks like an actual employee UPS hat. I always grab these when I find them. I thought I grabbed 2 of them. Might be in here somewhere. So, a lot of VHS tapes. If you get them, something that looks unique, whether it's I grab like the Boeing or the McDonnell Douglas ones or whatever. If you turn it over, don't have a barcode on it. It's in the big, you know, clamshell style cases. Might be worth looking up for you, depending on what it is. Or if you find a little some B rate type of movies, low budget horror movies, those are always pretty good because not all of them made it to DVD, so people still are after the VHS tapes of those movies since they never made it to DVD. So here we go, some more cars. Set. I didn't even pay attention to these when people were handing them to me. Now this model and I think the year before it. So I've always loved cars and had like 4x4 magazines when I was a kid and like cartoons, if you know what that is. It's like cartoons, but it's of cars and different stuff like that. But I've never been a NASCAR fan just because it's around in a circle. I would love to race myself before I get too old that I probably couldn't. But that Richard Petty, his car, this ain't Richard Petty's, but it's the similar colorway because he was sponsored by STP. Who is this? Oh, Bobby Hamilton. Yeah, I don't know. But the old, I think there was a Richard Petty, and I think the one guy said, I'm keeping this one. And it was a Richard Petty. I'm like, I would have liked that one. That's why I kind of at first thought it was Richard Petty. Richard Petty, I think, was 42, if I remember correctly. Got the action muscle there. But that style, and then the older ones, that blue that Richard Petty used, man, I fell in love with that car and those colors. Springsteen and the Popo. Probably put all those in a lot together. Get them going. And this Rusty Wallace. And then the Tide car. There's some old ones like this. I don't know if this one is. I don't think so. That when I was a kid, Hardee's released. I don't think this is a Hardee's version though. The restaurant Hardee's. Carl's Jr., if you will. If you're from, I guess the West Coast is Carl's Jr. Midwest was always Hardee's. What do we got here? Catalina jacket. Don't know. Not familiar with it. It's got some flags on the inside. Right over there. Nice. This was on this weekend. And of course I was watching some of it. Barrett Jackson. That would be an ultimate dream, is to go to Barrett Jackson and to buy a car. This is from 2016. That would be a dream come true. All right. Redhead hat. Maybe one day I'll get there. Maybe one day. Eagles Ridge 19th hole golf jacket. Maybe one day. I always have big dreams. That's what keeps me going. Why is this in here? I don't know. It might have been stuck to something because it's got some Velcro on it. Oh, what we got here? MTO International. I think MTO, I just put up an MTO purple tank top that I used to wear when I was young. I actually found it in storage. I saw that, I didn't get to look in it, see what was in it. So this will be a surprise. So I'll start with what I see. Some Sony headphones. These will go in the recycling bin now, because those are trash. But we got some costs, small ones, but same with those. Those are wasted. And then it looks like we got some no-name ones here. And then we have the Walkman. So it is in there. No batteries, no corrosion. So that's good. Already. I always grab all of these when I find them. Alright, so figure out what we'll do with those. Winmic? Don't know. Alright, what we got here? Kathy somebody, but Kathy Daniels. Learn to read, James. But it's new with tags, so I guess Jen picked that up. Pick that up over here. I'm probably gonna have to break this up into 2 videos. All right, Eldebrock. So this is a kid's racing hat with an autograph on it. I have to look to see who that is, because I just don't know. We got a camo thing going on here. New with tags. Whatever we got here. Pants. So it's proper pants. The brand that's battle tested. So, don't know anything about the name, but the fact that they're new should be pretty decent. Alright, so let me move this. I'm going to go ahead and turn this into 2 videos because we're already 20 minutes in, and this is probably at least another 20 minutes. Well, maybe not. Let's just shoot through it real quick. How about that? EMT sweatpants. Budweiser. Citibank 97. Another Citibank. Teamsters. Norwegian Cruise Line. I'm not sure what this is. Is it a rain bonnet? All right, okay. Oh, it's a bag. Okay. Had me stumped for a second. Another wannabe Coke hat. NRA, older one with the shit falling off of it. Shitty shit. Alright. They got it all over my stuff. Cleveland Golf. That was going, but I'm guessing that's going to be probably a Little League team using that logo, Cubs logo. Another Ducks Unlimited, Niagara Falls. Some cool Converse with the double layer kick thing going on there. Always like those. Always like those. So this bag, Paramount International. Not sure what that is, but I will find out. All right, let's see what we got in this bag. Rock and Roll Classic Rock 104.5 from Texas. Vintage. Oh yeah, I remember finding that. I saw it and I picked it up thinking, oh, I got something here, and it turned out to be a kid's. I'm like, but still, gotta grab. All right, we got a Harley from Ohio. A little tatteredness going on. I like that tatteredness look myself personally. Usually those are the best, most comfortable shirts when they're tattered like that. Long Beach, California. Thin hoodie. What we got here? Keystone, Colorado. I'm just gonna dump this stuff. I'll fold it when I'm done with the video, so you don't have to hang around all day. Silverado. Let's see, finance on it. I don't know what the heck. Oh, cool. Walt Disney. 75 years with Mickey. It's a cool shirt. Man, when I was at the Goodwill the other day, the normal Goodwill, St. Louis Blues, they were pulling stuff, I guess, to send to the outlet. And I'm just looking at her, and she's pulling like so much off the rack. And I just look at her and I go, you know, you would sell more of that if you guys would lower the prices, right? And she didn't say nothing, but that's a cool shirt. You would think that they would figure that out, especially with the amount they have to pull off the shelves to send to the outlet, or yeah, to the outlet. All-American Food Festival at Six Flags. That they would just lower their price so they could keep the money in store to pay their rent. Later. What do we got here? Alright, anything special? A Reebok. A Reebok windbreaker. Yes, we got the Clash. I never really got into Clash. Obviously, I know, you know, their hits or whatever, a couple of their hits. So I think I'm going to throw that in the CD player. Get into it. Boogie. I only grabbed that one because it was sealed. Duck Dynasty people are not really popular anymore. At least I don't think so. Cardinals. Cage the Elephant. Oh, nice. That's cool. Grizzlies. Tequila. Another car. Steve Park. This is an older one too. You always love that. 1 of 9,000. Limited edition. 1 of 9,000. Yeah. No. Still going down in value. Sorry. Green Bay. Still gonna go down. Don't be a sucker. Sucker. Oh, yeah. So, a friend of mine who called me over handed me this. Goes, you want this? I go, yeah, I'll try to figure it out. So it's got some autographs on it. So, I'll have to see if I can figure that out. If not, it'll probably sit on a shelf in here for years. Oshkosh. Nighthawk. Go for the gold. Oh, it's older. Whatever it is exactly. I'm not sure. Figure that out. Ron John Surf. I just took a picture of one of those. Those usually sell pretty decent. There we go. That's a cool hoodie jacket. Green Bay Packers. That's hefty too. Hefty, 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 hefty. This is the last tote, so if you're still hanging around, I'm almost there. Krispy Kreme. Almost there. Beast mode. American Eagle. Titleist. Doop. Doop. I think I'm gonna title this video, I make my money on eBay, not with YouTube videos. See if that gets some views. I always try to come up, I try to come up with something that's going to get people's attention. And if you are watching this, I'm not downing people who are making money on YouTube. Trust me, that's freaking awesome. So, stick, puck, go, let's go Blues. Not a legitimate Blues, is it? Nope. But Arch Apparel does make some local stuff. I think it's a local company here. So I'm not downing that. I'm just going to try to use that as some cool Levi's. It's like maybe a tag to get more views. See if it works. Another Conair. Hello, mate. Your FedEx package with tracking number, blah, blah, blah. I didn't think I ordered anything. Must be spam. Click here. No, I'm not clicking. Damn text. This is a Bass Pro Shop. I seen this. It's like a rain jacket, and I'm like, I'm not gonna. I thought about getting it. I'm like, nah, I'm not gonna get that. It's Bass Pro, just a rain jacket. Then I walked to the next tote and saw these, and I picked them up just to look to make sure. And yes, they were Bass Pro too. I'm like, well, it's an outfit. I gotta get it. Gotta get it. Cool, cool, cool. This is cool though. maybe that says cool. It's a nice. Is that a rip? No, it's just a. Thought that was ripped from the angle I was viewing it at. Pretty good. Just another one of those Dollar Generals. Soft and cozy dress, yes. The Dollar General special. Jan, this must be Jan's tote, because I don't remember any of this stuff. This is vintage, whatever. Oh no, it's not vintage. It's probably just some cheap China knockoff. I told her not to buy that kind of stuff. But maybe it was after that. I don't remember, because she picked up a piece someplace else. I said, nah, it will never sell. Frankie and Johnny purse. And a couple more pieces here. Boom, boom, LL Bean sweater. And, ooh, got an outfit here. Emily. Guess we got a women's suit, jacket, blazer, thingy bobber with some pants. Or no, skirt. Sorry. My bad. All right, that's it. That is finally done with that Ben's haul. Which means as soon as I get these pictures taken, I can go again. All right. Actually, I need to start pulling stuff out of storage. So I need to take another week or so off from buying so I can get in, start tearing really deep into my storage stuff and get that stuff listed. So maybe a minute for the next video, but every time I say that, I usually wind up over there. So we'll see what happens. So thanks everybody for watching, and see you in the next video. Later.